Hey kids, this is Sko again with another Minecraft bingo. We are doing seed 9999 and let's go. This is a practice seed and that means we could try it out as many times as we wanted before we do it. So what we are doing, our goal is to get all of those 25 items, every single one of them. We're going to black out this bingo card. We've done a couple iterations on this. We found a path that we like. What we need is some luck, so wish me luck. Here we go. Actually, you don't need to wish me good luck because I am recording this in post. I've already run this. I've run it actually many times, and this particular run I lucked out on and got a pretty good time. So we'll see how it. You'll see how it goes. So I cut down that first tree, cut down a jungle tree to get apples. Apples are one of the things that I need. And now over here, there's some coal, there's some iron, there's a nice little cave. We're going to run into our first bit of trouble shortly, I believe, if this is the right run. I've run this so many times that I can't actually remember what has happened in any given run. I think this is, no, actually this is the one where I do okay. Alright, so just crafting some tools, getting just the stone we need. I finally have figured out how much stone it takes to build a furnace, an axe, a sword, and a shovel. It's 14. I want to get this iron too. I don't want to have to smelt too much iron, but we do need a lot of iron on this card, so I will have to smelt some of it as part of my strategy. And so here we will need a furnace. We will need the tools. All right, I guess I don't have. I guess I don't get ambushed in this run, this particular run. That cave right there. Sometimes a zombie will venture out and try to eat my face. One of the runs actually there was an enderman in there, and I'll talk a little bit about the enderman. Forgot the coal, right? Wanted to get a little bit of coal. I've been getting. I need coal for torches because I still can't see what's going on inside the caves. Just poking around a little bit looking for enderman. I found an enderman right off the bat once in one of the runs, and that worked out real well until I got exploded by a creeper later on. So right there's apple. That is one of the things we need. That's the first thing we're going to get. We're going to melt this sand while we get a little bit more wood. Actually, most of the times I practice this, I'm not really used to getting an apple right off the bat, which is kind of funny. So I don't really know what to do when I don't have to make the trees despawn. All this stuff is supposed to be happening. There's a mushroom, a brown mushroom. I only need one, and I'm going to get some reeds now. All this is supposed to be happening while the leaves despawn on those swamp trees, so that I get. There's the sugar. So that I get enough time to let all the leaves despawn. But I already have the apple, so I don't need the leaves to despawn. I'm just not wasting time because I'm still doing things that need to get done. But I'm just not used to having the apple right away. And there's a glass bottle. So that's what, 3 items? Yeah, 3 items now. And off I go. Now is the time when we hunt the cows. So there's a patch of cows over here. I only need 2 leather, but I do want to get some food. I probably kill more cows than I need. This is not, this is supposed to be a practiced run, supposed to be a speed run of this. It's not. You could probably shave a few minutes off of this. Really the limiting factor is how fast you get the ender pearl from an enderman. I realized there that I left my crafting table over on the hill. I'm gonna go get it, because why would I craft another crafting table even though my inventory is full of wood? All right, next step is we're gonna build some boats. We're gonna go on a sea voyage. I actually am building 3. I have a plan for all 3 of these boats. Eventually I will learn that I don't have to use all 3 of them, but that is coming up shortly. So it's just a short trip. I built a boat because it's faster than trying to traverse the side of this cliff and fall in the water every 5 seconds. So this way I only fall into the water once. We get a nice ambush here, but he does help us to get one of the items that we need, and he kills the skeleton for us. So we get a bone right there. There we go. There's the bone. Still some monsters in here, and I realized I forgot to make any torches. So I cannot see what's going on without the torches. That guy's got a shovel, but he's not going to give us the shovel, unfortunately. So, first dungeon that we encounter is this spider dungeon here. Don't need to kill the spiders. Don't need a spider eye. I'm just going to try to reach in there. I need some bread, potentially. I need 1 redstone. I'm going to take the string. Name tag is on the card. Nothing else is on the card. Would have been nice if there was more iron in there, but what can you do? So, we basically just took a shortcut through that mountain. We got string, which we need for a fishing rod. We got redstone, which we need for a compass. Compass? Yes. In my last Minecraft Bingo video, I crafted a compass when I didn't need one. I assumed I needed a clock, so I crafted that. Turns out I didn't need that either, so that was not my finest bingo hour. Anyway, here we go to our second stop. I'm going to let the creeper open it up for us. This is a skeleton dungeon, but we already got a bone, so we actually don't need to kill any creepers. We just need that wheat, and we need that iron, and we'll take the bread just for emergency food. Don't need the gunpowder. I'm just kind of messing around with these skeletons. I don't know why. Eventually I will realize that it is a waste of time. There we go. They're all trapped in there anyway. Get, I think, what will be the last of the coal we need. But we may end up getting more. I don't actually remember. But onwards. Next step is we are headed for these spruce trees. I'm gonna knock that out in case it interferes with this one despawning. But it turns out I didn't really even need to worry about it because I got a sapling right away. And I'm gonna make sure that I got the sapling. That's where it's my progress right now. So I got the sapling. Again, not really used to getting saplings and apples right away. So it took me a second to realize I got what I needed. Now I'm just gonna smelt a little bit of that with the iron that I have. I only have a couple unsmelted pieces of iron, but I will need all that iron. And now it is time to fish. So we are going to fish for fish in this pond from our little perch up atop the crafting bench. And I think now would be a good time to fast forward. There we go. That didn't take too long. Always seems longer when you're actually running the game. So I'm just going to put together some of the last items that we need. Not last, but some of the above ground items rather that I can, just to help clear out the inventory. Part of doing a bingo blackout is, it's as much inventory management as anything else. To tell you the truth. Make myself a hat because I ended up with some extra leather. Maybe that will save me later on. Who knows? And again, trying to clean up some of these things in my inventory. Building a chest later for the hopper. What I had done before is I had taken some of the chests out of the dungeons, but I didn't really need to do that. And that just ends up cluttering up your inventory. All right, so trying to maneuver through the jungle is not particularly easy, but we are doing it because we need some of those. We need some cocoa beans for cookies, which we will make when it's convenient. That we don't need anymore, so just throw it in the sea. Throw that in the sea too. No, in the sea, because There we go. Melons. Melons are tough because the ground cover is different in different iterations. So this is where the melons are this time around. I built that third boat just in case I smashed that boat that I was just into the shore by accident. I didn't, so now I'm just going to be carrying around that extra boat for the rest of the game. Spoiler alert. Alright, so we got the boat. We're doing some fast travel. Pretty much not quite back to where we started, but close. There's a little swamp area behind this mountain. Those hills are extreme hills. We're going to want to dig down eventually to get kind of involved in these hills so that we can find emerald. Emerald is not what we're looking for now. What we're looking for now is clay, and there's some clay right here next to this lily pad, which we will take. And there's a little shrub. One of the reasons we need some iron above ground was to make the shears to steal the dead bush, which we have. Now there's a little desert area here. The little desert area is where we will get our cactus, which we will need to smelt into cactus green. But what I see is more important right now, it is an enderman. The enderman is really probably the most difficult thing on this card, and the fact that I got right away an ender pearl. You can't tell from my actions in the video, but I am very happy that that worked out, because that means I can just go straight down, don't have to worry about encountering an enderman, have to worry about anything. I've got that taken care of. We're gonna go straight down, elevator to the bottom floor. There we go. Got some friends waiting for us. Luckily, that we can block that. There's another friend over there, but he's kind of stuck, so we can just go about our business. We're gonna use this as our temporary base. Smelt up the cactus for cactus green. Fill up the food bar and head over here, because over here is the entrance to a mine shaft. We're going to dig up the last of the iron we're going to need to smelt. Not too worried about the time it takes to smelt it, if only because it's going to take me about the same amount of time just to build, to craft the things that I need. So, yeah, I probably could have gotten more of my my iron from dungeons as opposed to just, smelting it out. But again, I think the real limiting factor on this card is not, smelting versus getting from dungeons. It's not, fishing. It's not even, this gravel is going to take me forever. I'm just making sure I still need that flint, which I do. Yeah, even the flint is going to take me forever, but not compared to, finding an enderman. So here we go. I'm going to let that smelt up while we try to get flint. There we go. We got it. And craft some of the other things that we need to get it out of our inventory. We need the cookies, which we will take. Clean up some of that junk now. We got some flint we don't need. We don't need the extra cocoa beans. We don't need the extra clay or the bottles, which we've gotten rid of once before. Sand we don't need. And we got enough iron now to make an iron pick, which we will need shortly. We've got enough iron to make compass. Compass? No, we're going to make the hopper first. Okay, we will make the hopper. And now we'll make the compass. Oh, and the hopper gets us a bingo. There we go. Bingo in 13 minutes and 51 seconds. Pretty poor, but we're not really concerned with just a bingo. That was that left-hand column, or right-hand column where we got the bingo. Not really concerned with the bingo right now. We are concerned with blacking out the whole card, which you might be able to do in 13 minutes and 51 seconds, but it's going to take me a little bit longer. So there's a couple things we need from this mine shaft. The first thing we need is this emerald, which just happens to be right up here. Actually took me more runs than I care to admit to notice that emerald up there. So I ran out of torches. Torches are going to be important in just a second. And I forgot how to make them. So you can see that wastes a good couple seconds there. We are going straight up because this up here is the only place nearby where I've been able to find one of these, a red mushroom, which we will need for the mushroom stew. Could not find one at all in the overworld. It's a minor miracle that there's one so close in the mine shaft. And it's relatively close to some cave spiders, but I've managed to avoid them. Alright, we got our minecart track. I'm going to dig up here to another level where we have gold. Often there's creepers guarding the gold. Today, or for this run, we kind of lucked out. And off we go. Gonna go up a little bit more once again, because this is where the minecart chest is. Inside the minecart chest, we just busted it up, is melon seeds, but more importantly, pumpkin seeds, which we just got. And we're gonna just rebuild that, because that is also on our list. And we're gonna, again, clean out the inventory. We don't need the enchanted book, we don't need the saddle, we don't need the rest of the pumpkin or melon seeds. Rotten flesh we got plenty of. And the sandstone I thought we'd gotten rid of before, but we're going to try again. So now we have a goal in mind. Our goal is to get down to diamond level because there is diamond down there. Go figure. So I'm just checking my Y coordinate in the dark. And here we go. You notice you'll hear a lot of zombies. We are going to make friends with those. There's the diamond in the diamond level that we are looking for. We're also looking for this. This is our last dungeon of the run. It is a zombie dungeon, which is not that important. What is important is there are 2 chests, and it has the last of the iron that we need. So we are going to save ourselves from having to smelt any more iron. We only have one more thing we want to smelt, and that's the gold we just picked up. So we're going to build ourselves a little crafting area here next to the diamond, now that the zombies are going to, not spawn. Plop the gold in there. Get the rest of the iron from the chests. There's 7 pieces of iron, I believe, between the 2 chests. Yep, there it is. 7 is exactly the amount we need to build a cauldron, which we will do. But first, we'll build the diamond hoe. There we go. The only time I'll ever build a diamond hoe is in Minecraft Bingo. We're going to do the stew now. So we just got that red mushroom. And I believe last... No, we gotta... Oh, right, we turn the gold into nuggets. Plop the melon in there for the glistering melon. And then last but not least is the cauldron. And there we go. Mega Bingo in 18 minutes and 20 seconds. It's probably not the perfect time, but I'm pretty happy with it. I was able to do it. Maybe there's a run that could have gone faster. Maybe there's a path that could have been faster. There it is, all blacked out. And here's my sacrifice to Brian. I got plenty of things to throw at his head. Here's some cookies. I know he likes cookies. And a gold nugget, a little gold nugget, and some watermelon. All right, so thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to Brian again, and I hope everybody has a good day.